What's up guys, Doomwake here, and welcome back to another standard Final Fantasy video here on the channel. Today we are going to be showcasing the birds. This is a deck that I have had a little bit of experience with. If you remember, go back and check out the previous video we did with this, which was right around the early access streamer event for Final Fantasy, and to be honest with you, it was one of the decks that kind of impressed me the most in that very early stages. Now, granted, early access, quite a bit of a different metagame than the actual standard format. I don't think I played against Prowess a single time, and you all know where we are in standard right now. Speaking of which, this is kind of a bit of a weird time for standard. This is that weird lull period where we're awaiting a ban list. We presume something is going to happen. Heaven forbid anything doesn't happen, then who knows where the channel's going to go from here. But in any case, we expect something to happen on Monday, and we're kind of just hanging out, waiting for it. There's still some standard to be played, I guess, and this is one of those decks that I wanted to highlight because I think in a post-Prowess world, this one has quite a bit of potential. So this is birds, and let's kind of go over the individual cards here and exactly what is going on. So, as the name suggests, it is a deck that's built around birds, and there is a lot of bird payoffs and bird synergy, and I guess bird enablers. Basically, the entire like core of the deck is from Final Fantasy. Probably one of my favorite cards in this deck is Bartz and Boko. So this is a 5-mana 4/3, but it has affinity for birds, so it can be a 2-mana 4/3 if you have three birds in play. And when it enters, each other bird you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. So presumably, if you have 3 birds in play and you're casting this, it's a pretty likely chance that it's going to just kill most things that when it comes into play. Granted, it is legendary, but that being said, I think playing 4 copies still is warranted because drawing 2 of these is not that bad. Because if you legend rule, as long as you keep the one that you previously had in play, the new Bartz will count the previous Bartz because it says each other bird you control. So keep that in mind when you're kind of playing additional copies and legend ruling and all that stuff. Choco is pretty cool. So this one is Bant and 1, so 4 mana for a 3/5. It says whenever one or more birds you control attack, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You put 1 into your hand, then you can put any number of land cards from the rest of them onto the battlefield. And then landfall, Choco gets +1/+0. So if you go pretty wide, you have a very high likelihood of hitting multiple lands off of the Choco. And not only does the Choco itself have landfall, we also have landfall from the Sazh's Chocobo, and we have landfall from the flip side of the Sidequest. I guess even the 2/2 that comes into play too. So you have a lot of different ways to pay you off for getting additional land drops with those landfall creatures. And on top of all of that, the Traveling Chocobo doubles up every single one of your landfall triggers. So not only that, but this one also lets you play birds and lands from the top of your deck. So it allows you to get a pretty good stream of card advantage while also setting you up for that big one-shot kill. Imagine you have a flipped side quest on your battlefield, which says landfall, all birds you control get +1/+0. You play a land from your hand, double trigger off the Chocobo, you attack with the Choco in play, maybe hit 2 more lands, you get 4 more of the triggers off of the black Chocobo, and that gives all of your birds +6/+0. It's very easy to assemble lethal from that spot. Speaking of the side quest, I have seen a lot of people try different iterations of the bird deck, and some of them don't play this card, and I don't really understand it. For my money, this is probably the best card in the entire deck, and I can't imagine playing less than 4. So, first of all, it's a 2 mana for a 2/2 that landfall +1/+0. Even that in and of itself you wouldn't like be happy to play it, but it would be a reasonable card to play. But wait, there's more. At the beginning of your first main phase, if you have 4 or more birds, you can transform it. And then it flips into not only a 2/2 that landfall pumps your entire team, but also when it transforms, you just get to put a land into play. So you immediately get to trigger the flip side of the side quest, while also you can just play your normal land for turn, get another trigger, and it's very, very easy to assemble lethal with just this and a couple other birds. Honorary bird, not quite a bird itself, but Valley Questcaller. Card that initially I didn't have when I first started playing this deck, but the more that I play the games with it, I think it does make sense to play some number of copies of this card. It's awkward because you can't cast it off of Traveling Chocobo, and there's some awkward part with like Cavern of Souls and Secluded Courtyard, where if you kind of need to name bird, and this is not a bird, so it can be a little awkward sometimes. But not only does it pump all your birds, every time one or more other birds come into play, you scry one. And scry one, very powerful with Traveling Chocobo, because that can let you scry bad cards to the bottom, play additional lands, so on and so forth. I'm playing 12 1-drops here. Mockingbird, not usually a 1-drop, but in dire circumstances it can be. But sometimes you just go turn 1, Sazh Chocobo, turn 2, Mockingbird, copy it, play a land, double trigger, keep going from there. Healer's Hawk may look pretty innocuous, but the lifelink on this really adds up, especially when you combine it with Valley Questcaller and the flip side of Sidequest. Sheltered by Ghost is a premium removal spell. And then, honestly, maybe a bit of a contentious point, I really do not like Aven Interrupter in this deck. It is a very powerful card, right? 2/2 flash, can hit a spell, make them pay an additional 2 mana for it next turn. The awkward part about Aven Interrupter in a deck like this is, if you look at the rest of the entire deck, it's all at sorcery speed. So there's very frequently you're going to be in spots where you like have to hold up Interrupter because you're worried about your opponent casting a specific card. But then if they just don't play the card that you're worried about, you're kind of just down mana. Like you probably just have to cast the Aven anyways. So I think it's a good sideboard card against stuff like Ultima and other sweepers, but in the main deck, I think I might shy away from it in the future. We have an Anchorage and a Soulstone Sanctuary to tutor up with the flip side of Sidequest, and then, as mentioned before, 4 Caverns, 4 Courtyards, 4 Starting Towns, so the mana in this deck is actually pretty good. We just have 12 Rainbow lands, and then some assorted a couple of dual lands there. And then on the sideboard, we have the Prowess tax with 3 High Noon and 2 Authority, 3 Rest in Peace for Omniscience, 4 copies of Dazzling Denial. This one is the consideration to play in the main deck over Interrupter, because 2 mana is easier to hold up than 3, and it is like when you're countering something like an Overlord against the domain decks, you really need to be able to counter it and not let them cast it for free on the next turn. Couple of Heritage Reclamations, and this one is sort of the mascot. I guess you could say this is my commander. Kastral the Windcrested. I don't know if this card's actually good, but it's cool as hell and I wanted to try it out. That's really all you need to know about that card. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck list. I hope you guys enjoy the games. Thank you for watching the intro. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit for round number 1. Hashtag sponsored Kastral GTX. Oh, I'm keeping. You better fucking... Oh, wait, I can't cast Mockingbird on turn 1. And we'll figure it out. Oh. 1/1 lifelink secured. See you later, Red Bozo. It's going to be a +1 for me. Easy +1. Easiest +1 of my life. You see how they tried to full control to pretend they had a rage? You can't do that shit to me, Beck. I've been here too damn long. All right, don't fucking do that shit to me. Get out of here. Sure wish I could double spell this turn. Sure wish I could double spell this turn. Do 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 do. All right, I got a plan. All right? He's got a plan. Just let the man cook for a second, all right? Just let me cook, all right? Hold your applause. Please hold your applause. Hold your prime subs until after the match. Well, if I take it, I can flip the side quests. There's that at least. Trample was so much better. Yeah, but they're a red player. You think they... Do you think they think about things? All right, you win this one, Beck. You win this one, Beck. Somebody asked me who am I rooting for at the Pro Tour. I don't know. Who the hell's qualified? Dingo's there. Dingo and Krista are both there. I guess Dingo. I'm rooting for Saffron Olive. That's who I'm rooting for. There was a Twitter post that I saw earlier that said Saffron Olive won a Pro Tour and a World Championship. We gotta get somebody to fact check that. I mean, it sounds right to me. No, that wasn't it. I searched Saffron Olive World Champ. I can't find it. All right, play first. Oh, see, this hand fucking slaps. Holy shit. This is the greatest hand I've ever seen in the history of hands. I mean, there's nothing better than this. The only way to make it better is if we had a Twitch Prime. Botanical Sanctum. Yeah, what about it, dude? It's cooking. This time I'm gonna stand up and shout. That way you went turn 2 Sazh's. Dude, I didn't have the Botanical Sanctum in my fucking hand. Okay. Why are we having this conversation then? Okay, alright. Sometimes I just can't. Sometimes I literally just can't. 4 life secured. Four life secured. I repeat, 4. That's the one you decided to kill? Really? That's the one you decided to kill? Interesting. All right. Touche. 20 life, by the way. It was a good lord indeed. Well, I mean, it probably shouldn't have survived, but they just don't know about the Chocos. They've never had to experience the Chocos for themselves. Wait. Oh. Come on, man. Imagine this idiot playing a non-bird in his fucking bird deck. What a dumbass. If he played Courtyard, we could have upkeeped mid? What do you mean upkeep mid? What do you mean by upkeep mid? If we played Courtyard, we could have upkeeped mid to trigger... I don't know what you mean by that. Explain your work, please. I watched Spike stream like a couple of days this week, and apparently there's like a bug where the like it just says party 1 the entire time. You can't remove it. And it just you load up a match and the first thing you see is just this little square box that says party 1. Like, I mean, I guess we're having a party, I don't know. I wasn't invited. I never get invited to parties. Check out my melody. He put that in his OBS. Oh, really? So it's just him? I mean, it could have fooled me. I thought that was just an MTGO thing. Only got me good. Is there a minimum number of bits for TTS? I believe it's either 50 or 100. If you want TTS, you gotta pay up. You know what else gets you TTS? Resubs. Resubs get you TTS. Any Prime resubs? I wanna hear a Prime resub right now with the funny... Give me the funniest joke you can possibly come up with in a resub message. That's what I want right now. Wait, why is this one... Why is this one alt art? What the fuck? I mean, I'll take it, but... I don't have an alt art quest caller, but apparently I do now. Arena makes no sense. True! Quest caller is now a bird. We mutated the quest caller. Okay, here we go. Yep. Nausea, thank you for the Prime 19 months. Welcome back. Where did the pumpkins have their meeting? In the Gorge Room. Okay. Okay. I need to make the TTS louder. Is it too quiet? I can turn it up. Unfortunately, Questcaller does not discount Bartz. But I mean, Bartz still kills their challenger, right? I'm going to turn up the TTS. If I can remember how to do it. I'm wasting these scries, man. Alright, subscriptions. Text-to-speech, volume. Alright, volume is now turned up. How about bits? By the way, the limit is 50. It's 50 for TTS. Just confirm that right now. Alright, Brian has been turned up. I repeat, Brian has been turned up. No, come back. I wanted to cast my Sheltered, man. Come back. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Thank you for the bits, Jaique. I appreciate that. I did go ahead and skip the remainder of that alert, by the way. You got your money's worth, though. You get enough. You can't say you got scammed. Wait, we're listening to Thursday on a... Checks notes. Thursday? Said it couldn't be done. I don't want double spell here. It's gotta be good, right? Bird, 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 bird. -1 scry. Well, it's -1 scry, but +1 counter on the Chocobo, is it not? I'm pretty sure the counter matters a lot more. If it was 100 bits, you would have to play the whole thing. That's not true at all, because this is my stream, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't know if you know that, but I am allowed to do whatever I want. Into the Flood Maw. Why don't you flood these nuts? I think I'm supposed to Bartz here. Convermin, thank you for the Prime sub, 21 months. Welcome back, Convermin. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to Bartz here. I can Chocobo double. Like, what I want to do next turn, think about it this way, right? If I Bartz this turn, I don't want that. The next turn I can go Chocobo, hit a land, and play the Questcaller. So this gives me a double spell option next turn. Or it, like, gives me the highest chance of double spelling. So I think this is just better. Yeah, but I also don't really think that I need double Bartz. Like, their creatures don't block very well, right? Like, they're just going to be chump blocking. I literally just cast Flame Tongue Kavu in 2025. Like, you know, it's just where we are, I guess. Dude, I'm not blocking. If we Bartz twice, it's a Dupacabra. Cryptic Dreams, thank you for the Prime 4-month resub. Welcome back. This is lethal, isn't it? 7, 8. Lethal if they have nothing. I mean, they probably have nothing, right? I don't need the land because I have a land in hand. So, assuming that they're not dead this turn, the Sheltered, I guess, is good for next turn. I mean, I think they have something because they have a priority here, but Or not. Or I guess they have nothing. That also works. Dude, birds beat Prowess? I repeat, birds beat Prowess? They said it couldn't be done? Yeah, the Lord was face up, to be fair. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gone. You're gone. Cut like one quest caller, maybe? Kind of feels, you know what's really strange about this is we're lowering our curve a bunch, but we're also boarding in high noon, which like kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense. The quest caller has looked good, I will say that. It is definitely awkward that it's not a bird with Bartz, but I mean it's a good card. Are we back, chat? I think we're back, right? I don't know what happened. It's like a very, very, very small F. We call that a mini F. I don't know what happened, though. That's like the second or third time it's happened over the past couple of days. How many times should you refresh? You should just hold down the F5 button. Yeah, it crashed for a second, but we should be back now. F5 is now broken. Yeah, no, just hold it down for as long as possible. Hold it down until I say remove. Vivi! Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I guess we should... God, what do I do? I really want to cast High Noon first. Yeah, I think it's High Noon before anything else. F6 to give ISP priority? No. I'm gonna High Noon first. You're not gonna block, you're a coward. See? 2 damage secured. I repeat, 2 damage secured. Easiest 2 damage of my life. I just got the fader. Why did it get on the table? Let's see if they have the bounce spell. That I'm okay with. That one is a-okay. I mean, actually, is it? They could just hold up the bounce spell. It's actually really not okay. Deck first, probably? Try and bait the bounce spell. Nah, let's just Chocobo. You can't SP priority. Yeah, SP old priority. No, I mean, there's no SP in Edison anyways. Rebel Salvo. Okay. Noted. I'm thinking about going back to Edison locals on Saturdays. Not this Saturday because of the PT, but I'm thinking about it. I bought some stuff for Monster Mash. Deck looked kind of based. Just like a whole bunch of nonsense. I think I'm dead. Yep. 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 I mean, I guess the good news is they already used Vivi that turn, but I got 2 in hand. I cannot replay the High Noon this turn. I have to kill this stupid Vivi. Stupid Vivi! Okay, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Hold. Because they're not going to be able to kill the bird this turn. Yeah, maybe High Noon is just not the sideboard card we should play against them. Maybe it's just more authorities. But authority is just so... Authority is so medium against the Vivi stuff. Right? Like, you play authority, they play Vivi, and they just don't have to play any other creatures the rest of the game, you know? Oh yeah, I didn't update the deck command. It should be on the untapped extension, though. I'll update it after this game. Double High Noon. I got bad news for you. I'm going to try and gamble on hitting a land here. Yeah, double High Noon doesn't really work. Okay, we did get there. Bird. I love the chat suggestion. Streamer, why don't you just cast 2 High Noons this turn? that might be the best chat message I've read all day. Yeah, it does work in paper. Where's the dad joke? You're supposed to. That's the new rule. Everybody who resubs with Prime, and uses the TTS, you got to tell me a dad joke. Kerchak, thank you for the 6 months. Suspicious lack of bird. Yeah, can you believe that nobody registered Traveling Chocobo and Sidequest raise a Chocobo for the PT? Like, they don't know, man. They just don't know. They're clueless. In an alternate universe, there certainly could have been a Pro Tour that was more bird focused, but you know, we don't live in that timeline. You have to give me 1 extra month because I missed the joke. Is that how that works? What are they doing, by the way? There's a black-white land, a green-white land, an island, and a virtue. I'm just gonna pass. I'm kind of scared. Why didn't I play the starting town, by the way? Because I'm stupid, that's why. At least I asked the question. I can't answer it, but... Oh, they're just beans, aren't they? Yeah. Confirmed. Drew. I really, really hope I draw another Aven here. Maybe I shouldn't have Aven the bargain. I don't know. I saw on Twitter today that somebody posted that they opened the number 69 Chocobo, and then the first reply was at PayMoneyWubby. That was good. Alright, I'm all in. Fuck it. We're all in, baby. You show me the wrath. If you have it, I can't beat it. All in, baby. Whatever. I'm gonna scoop if they have wrath anyways. Hold! Tap land. Tap land. Tap land. Tap land. Which, by the way, have the collector boxes gone down yet? Last time I checked, they were like 800. Okay. They went up? Okay, maybe, you know, as it turns out, maybe I should be playing some, maybe I should be playing some of the Arena Direct this weekend. Just for Infinite Money Glitch. 150? Wait, 150 per booster? Jesus fucking Christ, man. What is that? That's unreal, dude. I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess like, do you think that the prices are going to keep going up? Like if you bought a collector box now, would it just make sense to hold? Maybe. LTR collector boxes are 1,500. They're that much? Jeez. Was there serialized cards in the LOTR collector boxes? There was, right? Oh yeah, the ring, right? But no, because it was only one of one. Oh, they had the soul rings. Right. They had the soul rings. Yep. Okay, I remember that now. Now I remember. Was it just the soul rings? Also, what are they doing over there? Why is there a momentum breaker in my opponent's deck? What's going on over there? A little suspicious. I'm scared. I did give them a little bit of speed. I did give them +1 speed. They're just like 4-color pixie with beans. It's kind of psychotic. Oh, banger alert. Banger alert. Banger alert. Be Chaos, thank you for the prime. Appreciate the sub. It's because Yuna. You think they're playing Yuna in Pixie? That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? What you thinking about, opponent? Destroy target non-land permanent. Chocobo has been defeated. No! Right, fine. Fine. The only lands that can cast the Questcaller are the towns. That's funny. There you go. Should try Valley Floodcaller over Rabbit. Why would I do that? Whoa. Hey! Come on, man. Can't do that. Alright, 07s. 07s for the birds. He says blue. I don't know about that. That's not what I'm hearing. Hmm. Did they just choose nothing? I guess the only enchantments are removal spells. No, they could have targeted the Virtue. Well, now I just don't even have to cast this. At least make me cast it. I mean, I'm dead anyways, but like at least make me spend the mana, you know? Do we want to rip their ass? Hmm. Let's do one rip. Kerchak, thank you for the bits. I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if I should, but I'm gonna keep it. -2, more like -10. I would definitely give that a -10. Bird. All right, they're gonna play a Beanstalk this turn, and I'm gonna draw a land next turn. That is exactly what's gonna happen. Okay. Step 1, not achieved. Step 2, though. Definitely step 2. It's like the same thing. You want me to cycle it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, dude. They just have so many enchantments. What do I care about on 4 mana? Yeah, honestly, the Avens have been kind of awkward because I don't have enough instants to hold up Aven. Like, it is technically a bird that is a good card, but it just doesn't feel like it fits in with the rest of what this deck is trying to do. Where you're just trying to dump your hand as fast as possible and tap out every turn, you know? I think we got a jam. I think we just got a fucking jam. Cross your fingers. Fuck. F. F, F, F. Is it Choco's time to shine? With that many cards on top of your library, you may put... it only has to look at one card? I mean, I don't really care if they resolve a Yuna this turn. They have no enchantments. Bird. Whatever. Cast. Kill me. Kill me. Do it. You won't. Yep. Go, I guess. My TTS didn't work there. Was there bits? I think if you do the thing through through that, I think it's different. Pass to attackers. You don't want to play something? Come on, man. Let me play my spell. All right, well, fuck you then. I'll do this. You don't Twitch very well. Yeah, no. I think if you just do it like a regular bit thing where you just go like cheer, you just type cheer, the words cheer 50 and then the message, that's the TTS. Like you can just do bits through the chat. That would be TTS. Can the streamer read the highlighted message, please? I mean, I could. Knock knock. Who's there? Vivi. Vivi who? Vivish, you a Merry Christmas. There. I mean, I kind of feel bad that I read that out loud, but, you know. Yeah, it's dead. Can I concede this game yet? I think this one's over. They didn't even discard. Oh my god. Alright, fuck it, I'm casting this. What up? 3-mana 2/2. How do you beat it? Alright, I mean, fuck it, I'm gonna cast a 5-mana 4/3 then. Look at that. Huh? 5-mana 4/3 coming in. Coming in hot. Alright, I quit. You win. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Prediction up. Prediction up. Prediction up. Okay. Bird. Bird. Why'd you bro me? Don't bro me. This song is good. Esper Origins. They're not ready for the birds. Stop broing me. Beans. The anti-bird technology has arrived. I repeat, the anti-bird technology has arrived. Okay. Here's the question. Do you think that our opponent has a 4-mana sweeper? I think they do. There's also just no reason to cast this, you know? They're at 10 life, right? Okay, question. How does this work? So, if I interrupt it, and they cast it again next turn, they only get the front side, right? Yeah. Right, but they can't get a 4/4. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna do it. So I don't want them having a 4/4, but... Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Would you look at that? I could count to 11 sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. A land is still lethal? Well, I didn't have a land, right? Yep, they sure did. They sure did. That's like a -10, I think. I would give that one a -10. I know. Maybe I should be boarding in the Kastral against them. I don't know. The Kastral GTX. You have more jokes. I'm not ready. You're right about me not being ready. That is for sure. I'm definitely not ready. Raise a Chocobo. Alright, whatever you do next turn, don't play an Overlord. That's fine. I think we're flipping. I think this has got to be a flip angle, right? We may lose the game to a temporary lockdown, but, you know, they don't have it, right? You don't think they have lockdown, do you? Not that I can really beat it anyways, right? Like, like, what am I supposed to do if they have lockdown, right? You know? I guess it's more damage next turn to copy this, I think. Yeah. I guess I could... You know what I should have done? If I'm going to do this, I should have just played the other Mockingbird. Like, just... You know, I'm going all in. I might as well go all in, right? Yep. Yep. I mean, I had a feeling that was going to happen, but... Not a bad follow-up. Well, not a bad... Okay. All right, man. All right, fine. If you insist. Okay, if you insist. I mean, it's good enough. I think this is a hand where I want to just run the Mockingbird out there. No. No, I don't. Do I? And go turn 2 this, turn 3 this, plus copy the token. I feel like that's just better, because I end up missing... So if I play Mockingbird on turn 1, I attack on turn 2, attack on turn 3. That's 2 damage, as opposed to getting 3 damage the next turn. So it's just more damage to copy the... Yeah. Alright, go. It's just more damage to wait to copy this. That's interesting. Interesting. Beans. Unfortunately, I can't flip the Chocobo next turn no matter what. I guess we just go Hawk Questcaller. Hold the Mockingbird. Oh, order. Order. Okay. It's a lot of beans over there. Order. See, now you can bro me. I guess they're dead either way if they don't have a Wrath, right? Alright, fuck it. Hold up Spellqueller. I mean, I have Spellqueller adjacent cards in my deck, I just didn't draw them. I do have 3 Avens. Okay, well, they're not slamming the Wrath, so that's a good sign. It's gotta be, right? Okay. Oh. Well, shit, now what do I do? So they can cast 1 Binding. No, I think that just means they have a Binding. Do I have to extend here? Okay, so if I go... Traveling, Playland, Mockingbird for 1, they kill Questcaller in response, then I can copy the token, and they would take, what, 5, go to 3? Maybe I just play land and go to combat, and just don't play anything else? Oh, wait. No, they have the stupid fountain port. Right. They have fountain port. Oh, God. Kerchak, thank you for the bits. You know why they have barcodes on the side of Norwegian battleships? So they Scandinavian. Yep. That is that is a thing that you have put out there. No comment. What am I looking for off this? Not that. Bird. Bird, 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 bird. Yeah, unfortunately it's not lethal because they have the fountain port. Because they can just go fountain port, chump block the big bird, take 6, go to 1. Okay, or they just do this. Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible that they had a Day of Judgment last turn and just didn't feel like they just didn't feel like they could cast it into the 4 open mana, but unfortunate that that's there and not here, because that would be really good if it was here and not there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're at 7? Okay, I think we have lethal, right? Go get it. I guess it's better to get this. This is 3. Yeah. We did it. Woo! Why didn't I leave the manland on top? Didn't I already play a land that turn? I'm pretty sure I already played a land that turn, no? Centuries. Back to reality. Okay, they definitely 100% do not have a way to kill this Healer's Hawk, trust me. Didn't I beat Cutter already? Yeah, but the issue is we're on the draw this time. That's the key difference here. Oh. And before main deck Barrage. If they main deck Barrage me, I'm ending stream. We're gonna bounce Shelter, but this town. I guess that's a reason to hold up Aven. Yeah, I guess. Alright, fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can also Aven a stock up if they do nothing. This Anchorage is kind of awkward, because I can't play Choco next turn. When I quest, because I'm holding up the Aven. I mean, I'm content doing this. They're not making any headway on the battlefield, so... I'm down to play this game. Drew another tap land, by the way. We have a lot of tap lands for a deck that has a lot of 1 and 2 mana creatures. Something I'm noticing. So what, like kill spell, pay 2, and then do something else? I mean, I'll make him spend the mana. I think they were playing around like a Spell Pierce or something, but I have a creature that counters their spell. I mean, they are going to get to kill the Hawk next turn, but... I like how you fucked up the slash. Asmore, thank you for the bits. I'm not going to read that one out loud, but thank you for the bits. Oh. We are not killing the Hawk. Last name Hawk, first name Mike. I'm at 19. They've attacked me like 7 times with this. Okay, now we can pop off, right? I mean, not really pop off, but... Do we ever cast Choco? At some point this game, I'm going to try to cast Choco. I don't know when, but at some point I'm going to try to cast it. Okay, been torched. Coasty, did you like forget to paste the joke in there? Dude, the Healer's Hawk is crazy. I mean, you know, if it was any other one drop, then it wouldn't have mattered, right? Because the shelter would have also been on the creature and it would have been the same thing, but... Was that just a minus 50? They're at 5. A little short, huh? I mean, I don't really know how they get out of this, but I can't kill them this turn. I could put them to 1. Save Bart for next turn. Miss lethal? How did I miss lethal? I don't have enough mana to play Bart's and Sheltered. Yeah, Bart's cost 4. This is not a bird. This is a rabid warrior. So Bart's would cost 4. And with 4 plus 2 is 6. I only had 5 mana. we've gone over this several times before. As good as you know, as nice as Valley Questcaller is to the bird archetype, it itself is not a bird, unfortunately. How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm excited to watch the PT. I mean, I don't mind watching like I don't mind watching a shitstorm every now and then, you know? It'll be good. What did I cut last time? I think I cut one of these. Like that. But yeah, we're going to be doing a PT watch party all weekend long. If you guys are interested in tuning in, I'm going to be going live right when round 1 starts, which would be about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And we're going to be live the entire day. All, you know, day 1, day 2, and all of top 8. Unless there's too many Prowess mirrors and I get bored and maybe we end the stream early, but hopefully that doesn't happen, you know? If you recall, the last Pro Tour, we actually didn't watch the finals because it was a domain mirror match. Kind of want to just save the Mockingbird. Nah, it's pretty good to cast it. It's pretty good to cast it here, actually. Because if they play Vivi, I want to make sure I can Bartz next turn. Oh, no, it doesn't work because it's other. Bartz... Wait, the Bartz doesn't count itself? It's unfortunate. I knew that. I definitely 100% do that. Bartz and Choco. That's not what the name of the card is. I mean, the Domain Mirror was just, it was unwatchable, you know. At least for me. I can't stand watching Domain Mirrors. It's almost like watching paint dry. Yeah, the thing about Prowess Mirrors is they're not going to take very long, you know, compared to a Domain Mirror match. Maybe they're not super interesting, but they're going to go by quick, you know. No! I need Choco! It's fucked up, man. I mean, I would too. I would much rather have Prowess be the best deck than Domain. That being said, I don't, you know, 42% is still a little, it's a little ridiculous, you know what I mean? Check me out. New bird technology unlocked. Look at that. Boop. You never seen birds like this. Yeah, 1 hour per game. No, the finals was like 2.5 hours, I think. Yeah, they're just not willing to do that, though. I agree. I would love to see just drop the fucking hammer, you know? Just ban like 10 cards. Just ice the whole format, but they're just not going to do that. All right, which enchantment am I more scared of? 3 cards in hand. I mean, I'm kind of scared of both of them, right? It's like guaranteed stock up and tokens versus extra card a turn. I think I'm more scared of this. It's close. It's really close. But I had to do this now because I was going to tap out for Bart's next turn. That's why I couldn't really afford to wait. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, hold on a second. When Bartz and Boko enters, each other bird you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. So if I play second Bartz, and I keep this one in play, this one will let these two deal the damage, right? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Good. Good. We're at 10. I mean, this is doable, but... Old. Oh, did you do a song request for Pedro? Is it Pedro time? All right, begin listening to Pedro. Pedro. Here, I'll even skip this. All right, send it. Send it. We just listen to Pedro? Yeah, but, I mean, we could listen to it again. Is that a bad thing? How dare you? Gonna be a tough game to win. Tough game to win. I mean, I'm not even sure that was the red line. Like they're both really bad for me, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think we're just locked out at this point. Right on time. Well, hold on. Wait, potential win condition incoming? Hold on a second. Wait, let him cook. I got an idea. If they don't kill the anchorage... There's no... Oh, no. Come on! Why do they have Spell Pierce in their deck against me? Like I'm playing 30 creatures! Come on, man! Why the fuck do they have Spell Pierce in? Come on, man! I guess I should have just played the High Noon first then, huh? I just assumed they wouldn't keep in Spell Pierce against my 30 creature bird deck. Alright, you get them every time, I guess. We'll just draw another High Noon. I guess it maybe is better in the post-board games, because I do bring in a lot of non-creature spells, but... Alright. Anchorage, send it in. Get him. 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 Wait, really? What? Oh. Okay. Okay, he's cooking. He's cooking something. Let the man cook. Do I actually have the requisite mana to animate both anchorages? This one is flying, by the way. Yeah, I do, right? Blue, white, and then these two. There's no way they're just gonna die to anchorages, right? Like, what the fuck could their hand be? I mean, I'm gonna go for it. Hold on. White, blue, colorless, animate. I'm doing it again. This is why we auto tap. This is why we don't auto tap, I should say. Arena wanted to tap the anchorage to animate the anchorage. Gotta be careful about that. Yeah, they can't town the anchorages. There's no way this is gonna work, right? Oh my god. 6 mana fire mat. Okay, that animation, I've never seen that before, but that was fucking based. I have never seen that before. That was crazy. Whoa. Whoa. That was a good animation. I'm in for that. They paid an extra just for that card. I mean, I would too. They're still dead to the Soulstone. Right? 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 Hold. They're thinking. They're thinking. Come on, you ain't got shit. Oh. 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 Oh, I shouldn't have played my Cavern first, you're right. In case they have a bounce spell. That was a punt. Because they could have Flood Maw. They can't town, but they could Flood Maw. That does not work the way you think it does. Okay, yeah. How about now? Mm. It's the first time we played against Omniscience all day. I think it might be. It could be Control. What's up, Brighted-Eye? How you doing today? Confirmed, not Control. I repeat, confirmed, not Control. I am in danger. I'm in danger. Free Gamba right now. Because we're about to be down a game. True, could be controlling a dead above again. That was probably the funniest game I played all day. True. True. Not looking good for the birds. Just gonna throw that out there. Not looking great. Yeah, see, I told you, free Gamba right now. Still up for 20 seconds. The freest points you've ever seen in your life. Just don't tell them about the cards that I have in my sideboard. Shh. No, it's not the same casters. I believe the casters are Cedric, Mani, Ailey, and Cheon, right? I believe that's what it is. I mean, we can go look. I believe it's on the page. Yeah, Mariah, Manny, Cedric, Marshall, Paul, Ailey, and Corey. I'm dead. His name is Marshall. Marshall. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Do I want High Noon against them? You're bad. You're bad. I just want to cut the Chocos. We'll play a couple High Noons. I don't think it's that good, though. Like, they just bounce it, don't they? Like, end step, bounce it, untap. It also gets got by lockdown. I mean, my whole deck gets got by lockdown, to be fair. But I guess it seems better than Choco. Alright, I'll play 2 High Noons. I don't know if it matters, but I'll play 2 High Noons. We were talking about that earlier. This would have been the best Pro Tour to have Patrick Sullivan on. Oh, it would have been so good. I want to see P. Sully commentate his like 10th Izzet Prowess mirror in a row. Like, it would be insane. Now that's content, you know. I can't even play that because they're gonna play Lockdown next turn. Oh yeah, the old school OSIP clips are great. The one where he was talking about, it was like I think it was like PT Venice 05. It was the one that I believe Pierre Canali won on Affinity. The infamous like fairy godmother one. That was If you haven't seen that clip, you should go search it. It's really good. Bird. All right. Hold. Hold, please. They also can't even cast Lockdown this turn. That's good. Oh, I didn't play my land first. -1. Literally just -1 damage. Oops. Small mistake right there. I don't think it's going to matter, but small mistake. Aven Interrupter. All right, game 3. Let's do that again, shall we? Is this the hand that does it? I don't think so, man. No 1-drop, no sideboard card. Nothing. Yeah, we can't keep this. Like, I mean, this is, I guess, better. It's not better by a lot, but I think it is better. It's orthogonally a rune snag. Do you think, how many people in the chat do you think know what rune snag does? I mean, I do, but that's a throwback right there. What about orthogonally? Well, yeah, that too, but, you know, I wasn't going to say it. It does snag the runes. Oh,